here we go. So you think you're in shape. We want to test you. So these are Amraps here, as many rounds as possible, 6 minutes per set of exercises, as many rounds as possible. And we're doing 12 reps will be the theme of the 6 minute rounds, 12 reps each exercise, right? And the caveat here will be a half lap sprint. So marking point A to point B, which is half of the warm-up lap, whichever distance that is. So going as fast as you can from point A to point B, half of your warm-up lap, jog back, and then you'll start that same 2 exercises again. All right, so 6 minutes, and ideally you're able to go through each pair of exercises 3 times within that 6 minutes. And that's generous. So here we go. And remember, these exercises are going to be kind of dynamic, so look for the stretch mobility effect. The stretch mobility effect. Using dumbbells. I've already joked them. So here we go. The first warm-up lap, we do a regular jog lap, same as last week. Second lap is going to be butt kicks, stretching those quads, hip flexors. And then the third lap is going to be a 50% effort on that jog, on that third lap. That's the warm-up. All right, quick warm-up, should be about 3 or 4 minutes. So here's exercise 1. We're going to do a marching dynamic kick with a lunge. So here, 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 here. So I have a little tricep kick back here, bicep curl here, reach and touch there, so it's a small shoulder raise. So I have 6 on each side. All right, after 6 on each side, which is my 12, then move on to a pigeon tricep kick here. So sitting there, elbows here, small motion right there, kick back. So I am going down far enough to where, fly that plane down. Fly that plane. All right, going back far enough to where I can push this hip down so I get a little glute recruitment right there. So sit low. And I have 6 that side, switch it out. I have 6 that side. So after you do 6, then I get my half lap sprint. Get that half lap sprint, jog back, start that same round over again. We want that 3 times. The clock is running for 6 minutes. All right? Is my clock running? Yes. Okay. The next one here, we got a curtsy, bicep curl kickback. So, let me see how I can get this. Yeah. So my angle is like this with the kickback. Bicep curl, kickback. So I'm trying to recruit a running motion each time here. If you feel any stress on your joints, modify your movement. Preferably to a shorter lunge as opposed to making it traditional, just so we can recruit more of that outside glute. And coming up, so kicking back if I need to shorten or modify here, but ideally I can drop down right to my ankle and kind of stop. And I'm resting on my ankle instead of the floor, right there on my ankle. That's our motion for that first move. So 6 on each side. Then we're going to traditional tricep push-ups for 12 reps. Ideally keep your elbows pinned to your ribs and your forearms perpendicular to the ground. Yeah, so I'm right here. So my chest is over my hands as opposed to being here or there. Right here. And we want 12. All right. Quick motion. Everything is fast because we're trying to get as many rounds as possible in each one of these sets of 6 minutes. So with those 2 exercises, I go to my half lap sprint as fast as you can, whatever that sprint time is. No time this time, just a sprint, and then you're coming back. doing it over again, recycling that same drill. All right, last two. See how we can do this one. Okay, so this is gonna be a split jack with a hug extension, all right? So my motion is like that. And I'm going 12. Little hug, little extension. All right, 12 of those. And then kneeling right here. So this is my dynamic stretch. Sitting back on my heels here. I'm gonna come up, torso rotation, and coming down, bicep curl. So I'm getting some core rotation, both movements, here, here. Hip flexor stretch here, hamstring stretch there. All right, so I got 6 on both legs, and then I go back to the top. So on that third one, do not do that half lap sprint, just for the sake of time. And I want to get through all of that 3 times minimum. 3 times minimum. Okay, you can handle it. Send me that good news. Peace. 6 minutes, each pair of exercises for 12 reps. You got it. 2 sprints after the first 2 or first 4 exercises. All right, first 2 do a sprint, second 2 do a sprint. The third set, no sprint. Start back at the top. You can do it, handle it.